It's now time for the morning show on XL7-TV.
Welcome to the morning show on XL7-TV. I'm Bob Rickenwell. This is Scooter. Whoop whoop. Scott Callies.
How are you today?
Well, you know, Scooter,
tell me about it.
it's been a couple long nights.
Yeah, you guys been out late mowing.
Late.
Turning on the headlights.
Don't have headlights, but it's been late. Holy cow.
Just mowing in the dark.
Well, we're getting to the point where all we're doing is blowing stuff off in the dark, but man. Got home.
It's been hot too.
Got home at 9:45 last night.
Well, it's gotta be nice though, because once it does get to a certain point where the heat's not as bad. I mean,
Well, it was hot yesterday, but there was a little bit of a breeze, so with the movement of the mowers and such, it's not that bad, but the humidity was way up there yesterday.
yeah,
Yeah. Other than that,
I can
not
see
bad.
that. It's the weed eater that seems to take the.
Well,
brunt.
you know, I do a lot of mowing.
Yeah. When you're on the mower, you get a little bit of breeze. It may not be much, but every little bit adds up.
I have this 15-minute restriction on being able to weed eat.
Yeah.
But what I try to do is when I get there, I weed eat set my little watch and do my 15 minutes. And then I'll mow for an hour, and then I'll weed eat for 15 minutes. And then I'll mow for an hour, and then weed eat 15 minutes.
There you go. It's not bad. Not a bad idea.
As long as it's not too tall, and
Yeah.
you can get a lot of weed eating done in 15 minutes. But sometimes, not so much.
And today ain't going to give you much of a break either.
Today's not going to be much, but our
yeah.
only saving grace today is we're back down on the White River, and
Oh, that cool breeze coming off the river. It
that'll
does
cool
help.
it off a little bit. So
It does. Surprisingly, how much of a difference that does make getting down there by the river.
it really does makes a difference.
Well,
How about
that'd
you?
be good.
Busy night?
Last night, no. We had a school meeting and then come back and went to a store and we did some shopping and then went and did some swimming.
Some swimming.
Jumped in the pool, did some swimming.
Did you finish your continuing education for a registered volunteer?
I have one more class to take, and
One
that's
more
it.
class.
Yep.
Then
Just
you're done.
updating all my stuff, and then I'm done. Then I'm done.
When will you actually start working with the girls?
The first week of school.
First week
So,
of school.
Yeah. First week of school, they'll be moved back to the afternoon, and then I'll jump in and start working with them at that point.
They're doing stuff now, though, aren't they?
Yeah, they're doing some different conditioning stuff and this and that in the mornings.
Oh, they're dealing with the wrath, huh?
But yeah, I can't. It's hard for me to be there in the morning with all the work and stuff here. So I'm just waiting for them to switch over, and they'll do that right when school starts. So I'll start working on more. We'll start working on technique and get some stuff
Be a
down.
good time.
Ready to rock and roll.
I understand there's a good number of girls.
There is a large number of girls. They've got a great team, a lot of freshmen, which is great. That gives you something to build on down the road. So that is an amazing thing. I mean, a lot of them. I mean, we've got some pretty good athletes. We're going to have some tough girls. I think
Got some
this year.
returning seniors.
We do. Not a bunch, but we do have some returning seniors. A few returning seniors. A few junior, bigger sophomore and freshman class. So.
Cool.
Some of them are pretty stout. I think they'll do all right.
Some of them ready to go.
Ready to go. They're on fire. So
Good deal. All right, it's time to get the show started. It's
All
time for the
right.
morning prayer, brought to you by Hospice of the Ozarks. 870-508-1771 is the number. Greg Wood and his staff be glad to answer any questions you might have about hospice care. All you got to do is pick up your phone and give them a call. They'll be glad to do it. They've been serving Baxter and Marion County since 1979, and they'll be glad to serve you as well. And now the morning prayer. Lord, just thank you for the day that you've given us, Lord. The weather is a little bit hot, but we can deal with it. Lord, we just continue to thank you for all that you do for us in our lives. Lord, we pray for our governments, our federal, our state, our county, and our city governments all across the nation, Lord. We just pray that you will remind those in charge that they are there to serve the will of the people, not the will of their pocketbooks. Lord, we just pray that you will continue to be with our elections processes, that we need to keep it fair and honest. And Lord, we just pray that you will put your hand on that as well. Lord, we pray for all the EMTs, the doctors, the nurses, the first responders, the police, the fire departments, Lord, all across the nation as they deal with things that keep popping up here and there. Lord, we just pray for our troops that are fighting in conflicts overseas. Lord, we just pray that you will bring them home safely and soon, and please be with their loved ones as well. Lord, just thank you for all that you do for us. It's in Christ's name we pray. Amen.
Amen.
The morning prayer brought to you by Hospice of the Ozarks, 870-508-1771. We'll be back in just a moment.
Hi, I'm Bob Zador of the Z Team. I'd like to share something with you. Our team didn't need to reach everyone to be considered successful. We only needed the power of one. One person who was delighted with the way they were treated, helping them to reach their real estate goals. One person who told another person who told another, and so on. So if you're ready to buy or sell real estate, the Z Team would like to be your one. Give us a call. 870-405-0793, Century 21 Lemac Realty, 1024 Highway 62 East in Mountain Home.
Welcome back to the morning show on XL7-TV. It's time for lake levels, dam reports, and all the updates brought to you by Bob and Linda Zador. The Z Team, Century 21 Lemac Realty, 870-405-0793 is their number. RetiredArkansas.net is their website. Hold on, Scooter. We're going to change things up a little bit.
Okay.
That last commercial Bob did, it's the power of one.
Yep.
That's probably the best commercial that I've seen him do. But the bottom line is, you need one phone number, you need one realtor, you need one company, you just need one. Pick up your phone, call Bob and Linda Zadora, the Z Team, Century 21 Lemac Realty, 870-405-0793. They're your one.
There you go. I like that.
Let's take a look at the shot.
The morning shots.
Give us back the morning shot.
Hey, it was a lot foggier, so it has let up some.
It is lifting pretty quick this morning. You know, that fog is quite moist.
Yeah.
We
Good way to put that.
We were down mowing on the other side of the White River the other day, and we were down there late enough, and the fog started rolling in. And instantly the grass just started clopping up.
Oh yeah, it becomes instantly wet everywhere when that happens.
Nasty. You just couldn't do anything with it.
You can't walk around your grass without your feet wet once that comes on.
Crazy. What you're looking at is the beautiful White River that separates Marion County, Arkansas from Baxter County, Arkansas, and there we're getting a close-up of the fog.
We'll switch to the wide angle.
Go back to the wide angle. You're from Marion County back into Baxter County, and the beautiful White River separates the two. The Rainbow Bridge is off to your left. The Trellis Bridge is behind it. Over to your far right would be Contractors Trust, but right now it's in a bed of fog. I guess you can see it just a little bit. Straight ahead is the baseball field, which is at Water Towers at about 1 o'clock. City of Mountain Home would be about 2:30. In front of it would be the city of Gassville. Way off in the distance, straight ahead, is the state of Missouri. And over to your far left would be the city of Bull Shoals, if you could see around that bend. I'm going to run through some temperatures as Scooter lets that click through the live shots. Currently in Mountain Home at 74, Harrison is 72, Batesville is 76, Yellville is 74, Marshall is 72, Salem is 76, Mountain View 72, Calico Rock 74, West Plains, Missouri 76, Springfield, Missouri 74, St. Louis, Missouri 74, and Poplar Bluff, Missouri is 77. Still some pretty cool shots with that sun popping up around the corner.
I like it.
Pretty neat. Let's take a look at the radar. Currently on the radar, Arkansas is clear, so is Missouri, Oklahoma, and Texas, Louisiana, Alabama, Kentucky, Tennessee. Some little bit of rain going on in Illinois, but it's going to be out of there by noon. It looks like it. Right now it's up in Iowa. Other than that, it looks pretty good. I'm going to zoom into Arkansas. Ta-dum. From Rogers to Blytheville, Fayetteville, Jonesboro, Fort Smith, Batesville, Conway, Little Rock, Hot Springs, Pine Bluff, Texarkana, and Greenville. If you're traveling the great state of Arkansas today, it's going to be a hot day to do it in, but it's going to be pretty good travel. And here we go. Let's explain the hot. This red looking color that you see all the way from Louisiana into Texas over to Oklahoma, half of Arkansas or 2/3 of Arkansas, most of Mississippi, all of Alabama, part of Georgia and Florida, that is what they call a heat advisory. This other color, which I'm not even going to guess what it is.
The first color was orange. The next one's red.
What do you mean the next one?
The advisory is an orange color.
Says you.
Well, okay.
What's the other one? What's this one?
It's kind of a reddish, kind of purplish between red and purple.
We can't be doing ish.
Ish. Well, there's not.
I can't do colors as it is.
I know.
Ish.
I'm just trying to help.
Got this lighter color, that'd be a heat advisory. Got this
Yeah.
darker color, and that'd be an excessive heat warning. Baxter County is in the excessive heat warning zone. Please give a call to the elderly that you may know. Make sure that they're staying cool. If they have box fans or air conditioning, make sure you get them some way to cool themselves off. Drink lots of water, as I hear 100 times a day from my wife. Are you drinking enough? But anyway, it's going to be hot.
Expected, could see 111.
111. There you go. 7-day forecast looks like this. Today, a high of 97. Says here heat index as high as 107. Scooter just updated that to 111. Low tonight will be 75, mostly cleared. High tomorrow and hot. It's going to be 98 degrees. Low tomorrow night is 73. Friday is going to be high of 95 and sunny. Clear on Friday night, low of 70. Cooling back down a little bit on Saturday, down to 92. I bet that pool of yours feels like bath water.
Oh, it feels really, really good.
It feels really good. Low of 69 on Saturday night, and then Sunday it's going to heat back up to 93. Next Monday is going to be 94. Next Tuesday is going to be 97. Pollen and allergies. Tree pollen, none today, none tomorrow, none on Friday. Grass is low today, moderate tomorrow, and moderate on Friday. And ragweed is low today, none tomorrow, none on Friday. Lake levels and dam reports. Lake Norfolk, 560.24, which is 28. My sheet says 24. 560.28, which is 8.28 above full pool of 552. No generation is going on there at this time. Bull Shoals Lake is 660.73, which is 1.73 above full pool of 659. Currently running 1 at minimum flow. There you go. That's lake levels, dam reports, and all the updates brought to you by Bob and Linda Zadora. The Z Team, Century 21 Lee Mack Realty. 870-405-0793 is their number. Retiredarkansas.net is their website. Go there. Click on MLS listings, see what's available. If you see something that tickles your fancy, give Bob or Linda Zadora a call again. Their number is 870-405-0793. You're watching The Morning Show on XL7-TV. We'll be right back.
When the acres add up, so does the work. The Kubota LO2 Series is ready for it. Part of the #1 rated tractor brand for durability and owner experience, it features powerful, dependable Kubota diesel engines, performance-matched attachments, and the versatility to get the job done right.
For all your Kubota needs, visit Ozarks Farm and Lawn in Mountain Home.
Welcome back to the Morning Show on XL7-TV. It's time for community news and happenings brought to you by Ozarks Farm and Lawn, the dealership that deals. 870-425-3434 is the number. Highway 62 Southwest at Buford Road. You're not going to miss it. No way in the world are you
There
gonna
is
miss it.
no chance you can miss Ozark Farm and Lawn.
No.
You cannot drive by them without seeing them. They have got tractors and
Tractors,
RTVs and everything. I'm lined up all
Zero
the way
turn.
down the road. They got a huge inventory. You're not going to pass them.
Implements, all kinds of
They
stuff.
got a big building, a big parts department, big
Skag,
service.
Kubotas, New Hollands. They got them.
They got them.
They
They
got
got them, and they're ready.
There you go.
Go out and take you a test drive, pick one out, take it home.
Just that easy.
It is. It's that simple. They got some great rates and stuff going on, too,
Do
if you
they?
need finance.
There you go. You know what time of the year it is? Baxter County Fair time.
It's coming up.
The Baxter County Fair is going to be coming in August the 20th through the 24th. We'll get that thing to hold still here. A little bit earlier this year than normal.
It is.
That was a scheduling with the Carnival Company. They're hoping to get it back closer to our normal date. But right now it's going to be August the 20th. Going to be the fair parade is going to be on Saturday the 17th at 10 o'clock. Parade starts at chiropractic, Long Chiropractic. And then that night at 7 o'clock will be a truck pull. Then there's a horse show at noon at the Saddle Club Arena. The carnival will be open from the 20th to the 24th at 5 o'clock. On Saturday the 24th, it will open at noon. Lawnmower races will be held on the 24th at 5 o'clock at the Saddle Club Arena. And then on the 21st, there'll be music, live entertainment by Arcana Baptist Church. On the 22nd will be Aaron Walters. On the 23rd will be Nuco Band, and on the 24th will be Buckshot. Fair admission is $7. Free admission night is the 20th, and should be a good time.
You can also go to, I believe it's Hardee's.
And purchase any large combo meal and get a free admission ticket upon request. So you got to ask for it after you order your meal. Make sure you get your ticket. The truck pull on the 17th at 7 o'clock will be at the new Baxter County Fairgrounds dirt track. Public admission is $10. Students are $5. Children under 5 are free. Pit passes are $15. That'll be a good time. Then they're having the lawnmower races. You ever do one of those or watch any of those?
I've watched them. I've never done one.
The lawnmower races are sponsored by Gregg Farm Services, and that'll be Saturday the 24th at 5 o'clock at the Saddle Club Arena. And those guys spend some money on them little lawnmowers.
And them little lawnmowers will go. They're quick.
Soup them up and let them roll. Let's see what else we got here.
We'll say this, if there's any Slim Chicken fans today, today's the day they open.
Today's the day, huh?
Today is it. They're opening today.
You sure?
Yep. I got a little sheet on it right over here.
A little sheet.
Yep.
Little chicken sheet.
Little Slim Chicken sheet.
There you go. Fish fry at the Clark Ridge Volunteer Fire Department on the 17th from 4 to 6. Mountain Home Gridiron Club steak dinner and auction will be held at 6 o'clock at the shed on the 17th as well. Tickets for the event are sold out, but they're still looking for some auction items. If you have anything that you'd like to donate to be auctioned off to benefit the football program here in Mountain Home, you can give me a call at 870-404-2438. I'll be glad to send somebody by to get that picked up. We've got, are we supposed to announce this too?
Yes.
The 11th Annual Ladies Bible Study at 2950 Highway 5 South at the South Church of Christ. It's tomorrow from 12:30 to 4:30, and then on Friday is from 9:30 to 1:15, and all kinds of speakers coming in. I guess we'll talk more about that tomorrow. David will. There we go. What else we got in here in this stack of stuff? Have the Veterans Appreciation Outreach Picnic on October the 5th at ASU Mountain Home. All kinds of events going on with live music from the Katie Laney Project. And I think we're down to the bottom of the stack. I think today or tomorrow's the last day for the FEMA folks.
Yeah, I thought it was yesterday, but I may be wrong.
Well, they moved it, remember?
Yeah.
So they moved it, extended a little bit, but I think they've decided to go ahead and shut her on down. So there you go. Community News and Happenings brought to you by Ozarks Farm and Lawn, the dealership that deals. 870-425-3434, Highway 62 Southwest at Buford Road. You're watching the morning show on XL7-TV. We'll be back in just a bit.
Your senior healthcare specialist is VACO Insurance in Mountain Home. Retired law enforcement and disabled veteran owner Frank VACO and staff can help you with all your insurance needs. VACO Insurance provides coverage for most carriers in the area, such as Medicare, Affordable Care Act, individual, or any other health or life insurance options. With over 13 years experience and agents in multiple areas and locations throughout northern Arkansas and southern Missouri, VACO Insurance is the right choice to handle all your insurance needs. That's VACO Insurance, located in Mountain Home.
If you're looking for something wonderful and delicious, then head on over to Paradise Cream for a homemade ice cream experience. With over 20 flavors to choose from, like German chocolate cake or sea salt caramel, it's always homemade and delicious. Paradise Cream has something for everyone and also carries dairy-free and vegan ice cream options. So whether you like it in a cup or in one of their homemade waffle cones, you're in for a wonderful dessert experience. Located at 1525 North Main Street in Harrison, right across from Pizza Hut and Castle Rental, or in Mountain Home next to Ramada Inn, because you're on your way to paradise.
For all things glass, contact the professionals at Clear Results Glass in Mountain Home. Whether you're needing a rock chip repair or a full windshield replacement, Clear Results Glass can take care of all of your automotive glass needs with fast turnarounds at competitive prices. They service business and residential customers and can custom cut any glass or provide you with the right fit for your home windows, sliding doors, commercial glass, or even a frameless shower enclosure. Contact Clear Results Glass today for a quote or to schedule your next glass project. That's Clear Results Glass, located in Mountain Home.
Have you ever noticed every time you wash your car, you end up wetter than the actual car? Next time, run down to Car Care and let the friendly staff put a smile on your face. Car Care of Mountain Home has a variety of services to clean your vehicle's needs, inside and out. From a simple wash and shine to their outstanding detailed services. Located 1525 Highway 62 East in Mountain Home. Stop by Car Care Mountain Home today, because driving a clean car always makes you feel good.
When you think about Hospice of the Ozarks, it's our desire that you think about finding a way to live your life to the fullest while living with a serious illness. If you ever need help and support, we provide a team of healthcare professionals and volunteers that will support your physical, emotional, and spiritual aspects of life while doing the same for your family and caregivers in the comfort of your own home or wherever you call home. When you think about Hospice of the Ozarks, we hope that you grant us permission to walk on the journey with you. Your not-for-profit option since 1979.
All you've ever wanted was a place to write your story. You hear it's not the right time to buy or sell a house, but really, the best time is when it's right for you. The real estate markets, they change, they go up, they go down. One thing that doesn't change is where you want to be in your life. The professionals you team up with will make your story happen. The Z Team are the professionals you need to hire for your next chapter. So call the Z Team at 870-405-0793, Century 21 Lemac Realty, 1024 Highway 62 East, retiredtoarkansas.net.
Welcome back to the morning show on XL7-TV. Miss Christy Keirn is with me this morning. How are you?
I am good.
Arkansas State University, Mountain Home, and this is the lady that knows what's happening.
This is the lady who is trying to keep it all together at this point. We're in the countdown before school starts, and we are busy.
I bet you are.
We are so busy. So many things going on right now. Yeah, but classes.
So it looks like the enrollment's
coming up. Yes, sir. We've got a lot of really cool things happening. You've seen all the expansions at the tech center. Lots of good things going on out there. And mechatronics, we need some more students in mechatronics and machining, and it is such a cool program. They make really cool stuff for our plants and other businesses around here. So that's a wonderful program. Marine manufacturing has done exceptional things in the first 2 years that they've been open, and we're really, really proud of everything that's going on out there. Of course, automotive services is always a great program. People love that program, and those students start out with a toolbox so they can immediately go to work with all the tools they need to repair cars. So there's a lot of computer work that goes into that because everything's computerized on a car now, pretty much. So it's really cool programs. They're busy out there, and we'd love to show folks around if they want to go out and see some of the new programs. If it's been a while since you've been out there, come out and we'll take you on a tour and show you around. The welding shop has expanded, and all kinds of good stuff going on out there.
It get bigger and bigger.
It is getting bigger and bigger, and the purpose of that center, the Robin L. Myers Technical Education Campus, is to put people to work, and that's what we do out there. And all of those programs are hand in glove with our employers here, and just helps them save time on the line, working their way up. Mm-hmm. They come in knowing the skill they need and can get ahead.
How many students do you feel that the Tech Center will touch in a school year?
Oh my gosh, I mean, really. I couldn't begin to tell you, but I would say, in the morning we have high school students out there. Mm-hmm. So from 8 to 11, high school students are out there, and they come from as far away as Salem and Viola, all the way over. Hundreds of students out there in the mornings, and then our traditional students are out there in the afternoons. And it's just, I couldn't give you a number. If I had to, it would be wrong. But of our 1,200 to 1,300 students we serve through concurrent and secondary education, and then our traditional students, it's a huge number. It really is. Really is.
Keep changing and updating and making sure they're on top of things.
Yes, and that is something that is so nice. We have advisory subcommittees and groups for all of those programs. All of the workforce programs have advisory groups made up of people within that industry. So we are constantly in touch with them about what upgrades we need to make and things we need to do. We have an extrusion program starting, plastics program starting. That's going to be real cool. That one is we're still waiting on some equipment for that one, I believe. And so we're constantly in touch, constantly in communication with those industries about what they need.
What will they be building? Do you know?
It's an extrusion manufacturing program where they're doing plastics manufacturing of plastic products. And the
small piece parts?
I was going to say, the things I've seen are little small pieces. We've got one big machine out there that is super cool. But, Danfoss and Baxter Health, Baxter Labs, Basscat, Vexus, all of those people are partners with us out there. Ranger, others. It's just incredible, the partnerships we have and the people that we're in touch with constantly that help us develop those programs so that people can go to work immediately in their places.
What is the outreach for the technical center? Do we have people in the high schools
Yes.
promoting this to the students?
Well, it is a great partnership with them. We have career coaches that are in 4 of our schools: Yellville, Cotter, Flippin, and Mountain Home High School. And the purpose of the career coach is to help the student find their next step, whatever that is, whether it's to get a traditional degree and go on to a 4-year college from here, or whether it's to get into a technical program, go immediately to work. They do tours all the time. They do career assessments. They do testing of all kinds to help people find their passion. If it turns out a student is leaning toward or wants to go in the military, they help them with that. So we're starting very, very early with those students to try to help identify what their real interests are and their passions are, and to help them find the pathway into that. And we were out at Mountain Home High School for registration back in several months ago, and served about 170 students that night who came in and filled out an application to get into a technical program or a concurrent class, which goes alongside their day there at the high school. So it's just
How
incredible.
expensive is it to go to the tech center?
Well, our tuition is one of the lowest in the state. If you are a high school student, sometimes you can go for free. Some of the high schools, the concurrent programs, are paid for by the state, or we actually make very little money on those. A traditional student, it's one of the most affordable tuitions in the state of Arkansas. You're looking at a fraction to a third to a fourth of what it would cost to go to another school. I think the other closest welding school is, you have to drive there, get to there. We just have so many benefits, and there's so much value in that to get immediately into the workforce. So we're the best value in the area by far, in the state by far. We have some of the best outcomes by far. Our nursing programs sometimes are covered completely by grants or by other funding. The state just has incredible programs right now to help fill those critical needs workforce.
Is the tech center restricted in the demographics of where you live, or anybody within the state, as long as they can get there, they can go there?
Oh yeah, no, anyone can come to any class that we have at ASU Mountain Home. And our funeral science program serves people all over the state and outside the state who actually come here for that program. The tech center, same thing. People can come here from anywhere. Missouri is coming more and more and more to our campus for tours and things like that. All the lower part of Missouri, and their closest school is West Plains, basically, for Gainesville and some of those smaller schools like Ludi and those areas. And so we see them more and more and more coming to campus to visit, and we love that. Those are our people too. So. It's pretty awesome.
Is it more expensive for a student to come from Gainesville to the tech center than it is from Mountain?
There's a radius. Of course, they don't get the state aid that our students do here in Arkansas, and there's a radius that allows an in-state tuition. I can't remember exactly what that is. We need to get somebody from financial aid in here to answer some questions. But the adjoining counties have a little bit of a benefit, but. Yeah, it is more expensive, and some of them choose to do it regardless because they love what they see on our campus, or they love our programs. It's just it's a really, well, of course we know we have the most beautiful campus in the state of Arkansas, but we also have some of the best programs in the area. I think we're the only marine manufacturing program in the nation. And people are looking at that and saying, what in the world? We've got to do more like this in other areas of the country and serve the industry that are right here in our backyard.
There you go.
It's pretty cool.
It's time for a quick break. You're watching The Morning Show on XL7-TV. We'll be right back.
When you're out of town, make sure your pet is with someone who will love them as much as you do. At 201 Pet Salon and Resort, your pet is cared for just as it would be at home. 201 Pet Salon and Resort is the only all-suite, climate-controlled, and air-filtered boarding facility in the area, with private and spacious rooms to keep your pet relaxed. And with over 3/4 of an acre of fenced play area, your pet will receive the proper exercise they deserve. Your best friend is in good hands at 201 Pet Salon and Resort in Mountain Home.
Providing caring, compassionate services at an affordable price is our goal at Connor Family Funeral Home. Connor Family is a full-service funeral home that treats our friends and neighbors just like family, with a wide range of services and options to meet your family's needs and customs. We are the first on-site crematory in the area. Connor Family addresses all the details with no hidden fees, so you can rest assured that you are treated like family for a more personalized and worry-free service. That's Connor Family Funeral Home, where compassion and affordability meet, located in Mountain Home.
Jim Brown Company keeps you cool when it's hot and warm when it's not. A trusted name in the mountain home community, Jim Brown Company provides timely heating and cooling installation and repairs. Our certified technicians incorporate new technology on every job to provide you with the most advanced services. At our metal fabrication shop, we handle projects big and small. We've created everything from commercial ducts to custom designs.
I'd recommend Jim Brown Company to my friends and neighbors. The reason being they have high-tech equipment. Their service techs are well qualified for the job that they do, and they also send me a report after all the work is done so I know exactly what my unit's doing.
By visiting our showroom, you can learn all about our heating and cooling products. We'll educate you on your options and help you decide on the right solution. For total comfort at your home or business, choose Jim Brown Company. Quality service with a family name since 1964.
Diatley Dental Care is a family-owned dental practice. Doctors Irvin and Christina Diatley grew up in the Twin Lakes area and are proud to serve the community. With modern treatment methods and state-of-the-art technology, they are dedicated to providing exemplary care to patients of all ages. Our compassionate team consistently receives training above and beyond the standard of care.
We're changing the way you see dentistry.
Come be a part of our dental family.
Welcome back to the morning show on XL7-TV. Christy Keirn, ASU Mountain Home, is with me this morning. We're talking all things college.
All things college, friend. College is starting.
We have the beautiful shed over there.
Yeah.
The Shed Center.
Yep.
A lot of things going on in there. The steak dinner and auction will be happening there on the 17th for the Mountain Home Gridiron Club. That place will be packed.
I can't tell you how packed it will be. You are right about that.
I know it's going to be very packed.
Bradley Coleman is trying to squeeze every chair in there that he can get in there. They do such a great job with that, and it's so much fun to watch all those kids serve those meals and take care of everybody in there. That's a great event, and we're there for the community. That's what we do, and we love partnering with Mountain Home High School and things like that.
And
that's
that
a good
is a
night.
great community involvement program that benefits the whole football program across from third grade all the way up through the seniors. But that's not the only thing that happens in the shed. What else happens in there?
Well, we rarely sleep at the shed. I'm just going to tell you.
No
we rarely
sleeping in the
sleep.
shed?
No sleeping in the shed. We have great events in there almost every day. But one of the things that we have become really known for in this region, and we are so proud of, is our Performing Arts Series. And that has been going on for this is the 13th year. Of performing arts at ASU Mountain Home, and that was the vision of that building when Dr. Ed Coulter came and said we're going to build a performing arts venue. It was built to bring arts, entertainment, education to this North Central Arkansas region, and we have some of the best shows that imaginable. I talk to people that run venues all over the country regularly. We have a little group that communicates regularly about what's coming and what's good and what's new, and they're amazed that we get the quality of show we do here in Mountain Home, Arkansas, and it just blows people's minds. So we have just yesterday sent letters to all of our performing arts patrons who support us above and beyond the ticket cost for shows. And they have a lot of great benefits, starting with little receptions before each show, to if you give a certain level, you get preferred parking closer to the shed. At a certain level of donation, you get free tickets to the shows. It's included in your donation, that kind of thing. So whether you want to give $150 or $5,000 or be a corporate sponsor and do even more for us, there are ways to get involved in bringing this kind of performance to our area, and ticket sales rarely skim the surface or scratch what we have to pay to produce a show like that. It's not just paying the artist to come, but it's hiring lighting and sound people that are equipped, hiring crew to get the equipment in and on the stage, hiring security to protect folks inside and outside the venue. So there's just so much that goes into it, but we are ready to announce our 13th season, and it is going to be a good one. I don't know that we've had a season with music of this caliber and this much fun, and I'll share a little bit about it with you. Our brochures will be out any minute, and you can pick those up all over town. We'll have posters all over town, but like I said, letters went in the mail yesterday. Our patrons have first right of refusal for the seats that they held last year or for the season before. So if you're a patron and you give a little more than the season ticket price, or a lot more for the season ticket price, we contact you first. You have first right of refusal on the same seat you had last year. A lot of folks have sat in the same seat for 13 years, and it would take dynamite to get them to move, and that's the way we like it. We like for folks to find their spot and enjoy every show. So those letters went out yesterday, and I can tell you who's coming, but we're not ready to sell tickets to the general public yet. If you want to be a patron, get on that list. Come see us at the shed, and we can fix you up. But we've got the very first show of this year in our Performing Arts series is our Gaston Lecture. And don't let the name fool you, because this is a man who also plays the piano and the banjo and is one of the best storytellers I've ever seen or read or heard about. And his name is Sean Diedrich, Sean of the South, and he has a column that is syndicated all over the country. But he has 15 books. He is a storyteller about the South and just will blow your mind at what a great storyteller he is. And that is a free, open to the public. You can read him online at Sean of the South, but he's in Garden and Gun magazine, Southern Living, Reader's Digest, Newsweek, all kinds of great publications. So you've probably read him and not known who you were even might have an opportunity to see one day, but he will be here. He's been on the Grand Ole Opry, and that is coming to us September 17th, and that is at 6 o'clock. It's free and no tickets are required. Thanks to Jim and Jill Gaston, those Gaston lectures are free, and the Arvest concerts are always free. And we've got a great Arvest concert show this year as part of our Performing Arts series. That's April 10th, and that's Susie Boggess. Does anybody remember Susie Boggess? She is a country artist. Outbound Plane was one of my favorite songs that she ever sang, but she'll be with us, and that is on April 10th, and that's a 6 o'clock show, also free. Our big shows this year really focus on music that you will recognize, and our first big production like that is November 3rd. That requires a ticket, and that is Arrival from Sweden, the music of ABBA. So come sing all the great music of ABBA out loud and get up and dance with us.
What's an ABBA?
You know what ABBA is, Dancing Queen and all those good songs. Come on now, all right, I'm gonna bring you in, you're gonna hear it. Mamma Mia, the music of Mamma Mia, the show. You are not a fun person, I'm just gonna tell you. November 3rd, if you don't know Mamma Mia, music of Mamma Mia,
I had to look up Rolling Stones.
Well, I am sad about that. You need to get out of the sports world and into the music world, friend. We've got a great Christmas show coming, and you might like this one, but that's December 14th at 2 in the afternoon, and that's called Grand Old Christmas, and it's like an old radio show production, and it's really cool. The ABBA show and the Grand Ole Christmas show both will have incredible sets and are going to be really good performances. Of course, we'll get in the Christmas spirit. I don't know if you have Christmas spirit in your heart, but we'll try to work on you. We'll get you in the Christmas spirit.
Better
Come on.
start now.
Better start now. How sad is this? Okay, here's one for you. Forever Young. This is a Broadway style musical, and I'm gonna miss something if I don't look at my notes here. But March 11th. And that is a 7 o'clock show. Forever Young is more like a Broadway set, and it has songs by the Beatles, the Rolling Stones. Now that you know who they are, we can figure this out. Huey Lewis and the News, Styx, Queen, Michael Jackson, Bob Dylan, Johnny Cash, Brooks and Dunn. All good music, and it's a group of people that start playing old vinyl records and just start reminiscing, and it is a good show. And then we're going to end with Michael Cavanaugh, who's a guy who plays in Las Vegas, and he does the music of Elton John and Billy Joel. Piano player like you've never heard, with musicians behind him. You will feel like you're in Las Vegas. That's also a ticketed show, and that one's coming May 15th. So it's a great season. You can buy the entire season for $150. That gets you a seat for all 4 of the ticketed shows and preferred seating at the 2 free shows. If you're a student, it's half price. After all of our season tickets are on sale, we will put individual show tickets on sale. So just watch the ASU Mountain Home Facebook page, watch the Shed's Facebook page, invite me back, and I'll let you know closer we get. But we're excited about this season. It's going to be a good one.
How many people will the Shed hold?
We have 824 seats in the front of the Shed. When you walk in and you see the theater style, that's 824. And we can pack those for those shows. The season tickets and the individual tickets usually pack that front. If we have an artist come in like Billy Joel, Billy Joel, we'd have to bulldoze the campus, wouldn't we? But if we have like Willie Nelson's been there twice and sold out. We have pulled out 800 more seats in risers. Those are pushed back most of the time. When you're like at the Gridiron Dinner, you'll see them pushed back in. But typically we use 824, which is our beautiful theater in the front. There's an air wall that divides it from the back part, which is the convention center. But we can pull in another 800 risers that are padded with armrests that are just like the front. So 1,600 seats total, and we've done it a number of times. We partner with a lot of really cool other people who bring shows to our area. Awakening Events. Many of people in our area know Dennis Stone. He graduated from Mountain Home High School. He's a great guy. Works for a company called Awakening Events in Little Rock, and we partner with them. And they bring artists that you would recognize as contemporary Christian artists mostly. We've had Mercy Me, Casting Crowns, Zach Williams, upcoming show with Tim Hawkins, a comedian, the Christian comedian, and others. Those typically sell out 1,600 seats. Those are national acts that are on a tour. They put the whole tour together. That's not the Shed's show or ASU Mountain Home show. Mm-hmm. They rent our facility, put it on, do all the marketing for it, sell the tickets, and we make money on those, and we like those. It's a hard night, it's a hard work, but we earn every penny of it, but we love doing those shows with them. Well, Awakening Events is a great partner. But so that people understand, those are not part of our ticket package for performing arts. Those are separate shows altogether. These are the ones that are in our season ticket this year, and that's ASU Mountain Home's Performing Arts Series.
And where can somebody go see a list of those?
On the website, ASU Mountain Home has a website, asumh.edu. The Shed has a website, theshed, THESHEID.com. That has not all been launched yet because those aren't on sale to the public yet, but it will switch over here in a couple of weeks, and it'll all be right there. But I'll share it out on Facebook, and you can share it too.
There we go.
They've heard it first on this show this morning. Absolutely. I'm telling you, y'all are breaking news in Mountain Home.
Scooter, we're breaking news.
There you
y'all
go.
Y'all are breaking news
in
Mountain Home.
I can tell you, I go to a lot of these shows every year, and they are amazing quality shows.
They really are. It will blow your mind that we can have shows of this quality and not have to drive. You know, we have some of the same shows they have in Conway at Reynolds Performance Hall, or Walton Arts Center. We all work real closely together. South Arkansas, we work closely with them so that people, when they're coming our way, they can make 2 or 3 stops, but there's a radius clause. We don't want to be too close that that we compete against each other, but we all work real closely together to help each other on the routing, work real closely with Oklahoma and Texas, Louisiana, and those areas to try to get people shows along the way. And that makes a better show for us, a better tour for them, and everybody's happy.
And the more that
Good
come,
stuff.
the more they'll plan.
That's right. That's right. That's right. Cheer loud and get up and dance, and they'll play longer. Usually that's the case.
There you go, Bob.
She's talking to you about dancing.
Our community takes such good care of them. I'll tell you, the Performing Arts Council works very hard, and that's a great group of people from the community and representatives from ASU Mountain Home that select our shows every year and work very hard to decide what Mountain Home will respond to and what they want to see and hear. And it varies. Some years we have ballets. I know you would love ballet. Right?
Absolutely. You bet.
Absolutely. So some years we have ballet and some years we have a play, but this year we're focusing on great music that you'll recognize. It's going to be fun.
We're going to dance ourselves right to a commercial.
I
We'll
know
be
you
back
are.
in just a moment.
Even on the most perfect day, the unexpected can happen. But with just one call to their local Red Ribbon expert at Overhead Door, they can get their garage door fixed or replaced in a jiffy.
Call Overhead Door Company of North Arkansas today in Mountain Home. Experience the best in Mexican dining. Letty's in Gassville, voted numerous times as the best Mexican restaurant in the Twin Lakes area. Come out for delicious breakfast served all day, or enjoy an authentic Mexican lunch or dinner. $1.49 tacos on Thursday, 10% discount for seniors every day. No time? Call Letty's and have your to-go order waiting for you. And don't forget, Letty's also provides catering for small parties, weddings, holidays, or big events. The best Mexican restaurant in the Twin Lakes area. Letty's in Gassville.
Oh, honey, we've had such a wonderful vacation here in the Ozarks. I really hate to go home.
I know. The lakes, the rivers, they've all been great for fishing. Oh, and the boating and the swimming.
And the people are so nice in the stores and restaurants.
Let's call an agent and see if we can make Mountain Home our new home.
Call the Z-Team, 870-405-0793. Century 21 Lemac Realty, 1024 Highway 62 East, Mountain Home.
870-405-0793. Hello, Z-Team?
When the acres add up, so does the work. The Kubota LO2 series is ready for it. Part of the #1 rated tractor brand for durability and owner experience, it features powerful, dependable Kubota diesel engines, performance-matched attachments, and the versatility to get the job done right.
For all your Kubota needs, visit Ozarks Farm and Lawn in Mountain Home. Your senior healthcare specialist is VACO Insurance in Mountain Home. Retired law enforcement and disabled veteran owner Frank VACO and staff can help you with all your insurance needs. VACO Insurance provides coverage for most carriers in the area, such as Medicare, Affordable Care Act, individual, or any other health or life insurance options. With over 13 years experience and agents in multiple areas and locations throughout northern Arkansas and southern Missouri, VACO Insurance is the right choice to handle all your insurance needs. That's VACO Insurance, located in Mountain Home.
If you're looking for
Welcome back to the morning show on XL7-TV. Christy Keirn is my guest, Arkansas State University Mountain Home, the beautiful campus of the Arkansas State University.
It is gorgeous. It
you know,
is.
You told me I need to get out of sports world and get into the culture.
I'm going to change your life.
But we're going to mention about sports. Arkansas State University Mountain Home is now offering some sports.
Oh,
we have
absolutely.
a softball team, a baseball team, a cross country.
You got it.
What else have we got over there?
Well, we're super proud of. Let me just tell you, we had some sports news just dropped yesterday. I'm gonna share that with you right now. We were named. ASU Mountain Home was named an NJCAA All Academic Team in baseball and in softball. Baseball, we had several students who had 4.0 GPAs. We had second team had 3.8 to 3.89 GPAs. third team had even more students who were 3.69 to 3.79. Names you'll recognize, some folks who are from here. The team overall GPA was 3.21 of all the baseball players. Softball, we had a girl that had a 3.69 to 3.79. Actually, 1, 2, 3, 4 girls. So we were named an NJCAA academic team. We are super duper proud of them. It is one thing to have athletics. It's another thing to have scholar athletes on campus. It's even another thing to have students who want to be involved on campus, who want to be involved in the community and to help with things. You mentioned the shows earlier, and we have had baseball team, softball team players there helping us get ready for a show, load in, load out, help us with meals, serving meals and things like that. Those kids have changed the face of ASU Mountain Home. Coming out of COVID, we were just really, lots of folks were just staying home and doing work online and things like that. And it was just a beautiful thing to see sports come to ASU Mountain Home. And we have loved every minute of it. We had some fishing, bass fishing team compete last year, and I've got to get those schedules out and from the athletic director. We'll have Spencer come talk to y'all about what's going on new this year, but you know, it's changed the complexion of college. It's great to see them there, and they are such an enthusiastic part of our student life. It's wonderful.
What is the enrollment at ASU Mountain Home?
About 1,200. Mm-hmm.
And no housing?
We have no housing. We have no housing. You know, there was a law for a long time in the state that you couldn't, community colleges couldn't build housing if you didn't already have it on your campus. Some did and were grandfathered in, but we've not been able to develop housing. I think that's changed now, and we could if we had a partner and if there was a big need. It's always a challenge when you have students coming from other states. You know, where we're going to put them and how we're going to house them, and right now, you know, they're finding apartments and things like that, and we're grateful to the opportunities that they've had to live here and come here and go to school here. But and they've really embraced our community. They really
is
have.
There an avenue for housing assistance as far as financial assistance to get?
You know, that's a really good question. Not that I'm aware of. We have often met with them and given them a list of options for housing in the area, but it's you know, housing in Mountain Home is hard, mm-hmm. as we all know, but thanks to some public partners that have done some great work with affordable housing here. We have a lot of kids from within Arkansas who have connections here, who come to school here, and some of them are lucky enough to live in a lake house while they're here, and it's just mighty nice. Life is good.
Hard to get up to go to school when you
right?
get to lake.
When, I mean, you know, I know some that lived in a lake house,
I can
right?
go 150 feet this direction and be in the nice lake, or go 3 miles that direction and be. I don't know what I want to do.
I know. It's just incredible. We've got lots of good stuff going on. You know, we have plenty of land around, but we are doing cool things on that land we have. You've probably taken advantage of our nature trail, our walk, our trail.
I have not been in the new part that goes underneath the bypass.
I have not either.
I need to do that.
Yeah, both of us do. And I'll tell you why. Because August 8th and 9th, we have a man coming to install 15 to 17 pieces of sculpture along that trail that are absolutely unbelievable. They are, I mean, like 12 feet tall, big, beautiful. We've got an owl.
Right now we just have one.
We just have one. Okay, imagine 17 more out there. And they're going to be here through December. We're going to have a little Meet the Artist thing on the 9th. Out on the trail, you'll see the big white tent. If you want to come watch some installation of some sculptures or see them up close, come join us out there August 9th about 10 o'clock. And he's going to roll into town with some big animals on the back. We've got a bear mama and 2 cubs. We've got a big cow, big fish, 2 dogs, 2 owls, some trees with red lovebirds in them. This is just going to be incredible. That will be here through the month of December. Our community will be allowed to walk the trail and vote about which are their favorites, and then at the end we get to purchase a few pieces to stay here permanently. But this is a traveling exhibit that we are bringing to Mountain Home as a partnership between the City of Mountain Home, ASU Mountain Home, and it's the Mountain Home Art Walk that is being developed by a committee. Also, community involvement has made that possible too. So we're super proud of that. That's right around the corner. You'll start seeing things going up. So come out and walk the trail it's a good almost 2 miles, and you will feel good about
Eventually.
doing it and get yourself cultured while you're out there.
Eventually, right?
Yes.
And there's a young lady that's starting a project to get some sound out there on the trail.
She is. Her name is Madeline, and she's been on some local media outlets already talking about this, but she is so well spoken and so enthusiastic about this. We now have books along the trail that the Baxter County Library has done. Her mother works at the library, and so you can walk the trail and actually read a book as you go, little by little by little. They're beautiful little stands that have books in them. And Madeline's idea was to put some sculpture that looks like musical instruments, and as part of a Girl Scout project, this is something she's raising money for. And so along the trail somewhere, there will be musical instruments that you can play, or children can play, or adults can play. Super cool project. And Madeline's mom, Amy, works at the library, so you can reach out to them at Baxter County Library and find out more about that. You should have her on to talk about it.
We should.
She's very well spoken and would love to come tell you about it, I'm sure.
The Celebration of Lights.
Yes.
That's a year-round thing now.
It pretty much is.
The planning of that project is
yes, it pretty much is. We're actually having a meeting this week, our first one for this year's project, and so we're excited about that too.
Some big
it's
changes
always
coming with
fun. The big change is that Molly Morgan is not with ASU Mountain Home anymore. She was the person that started that, along with the mayor and Dr. Robin Myers, and worked so hard on it and made it such a great event. So we're all in a learning curve about it and trying to pick up the pieces there, but it will happen and it will be beautiful again. The city does a fantastic job. The mayor has got a dedicated staff who bought into that immediately and have worked so hard every year. They do so much work year round. Just about the minute the summer's over, they start thinking about Christmas, and so all of the Christmas lights are stored and ready to be pulled out here any minute. So we're meeting this week about that and going to go forward. We always need more volunteers for that to work the gate. That raises scholarship dollars for us at ASU Mountain Home. So when you drive through, if you enjoy it and you want to support students, it's a great opportunity to put back a few dollars into those tills that we have volunteers working the gates with, and give back to the community that gives so much.
Let's talk a little bit about the promise.
Okay.
What is the promise, and is it strictly just Mountain Home?
The promise that you're speaking of, I think, is the Mountain Home Education Foundation's Promise Scholarship.
Okay.
And it promises after you fill out your financial aid paperwork, if there's anything that's not covered, the promise pays to cover that. And it is for Mountain Home High School students who choose to come to ASU Mountain Home. Okay. Correct. There is opportunity for other areas to create a promise type scholarship that would include other schools outside of the Mountain Home School District. So we're always looking at ways to make that opportunity available for students, and would love to partner with people who also have that dream for college to be free for people coming out of their high schools. So the Mountain Home Education Foundation manages the promise, and it is for Mountain Home High School students only, yes, who choose to come to ASU Mountain Home.
I've got a text message during the last break, and they said we did not mention the truck driving school.
We did not mention the truck driving school. Why did we not?
I don't know.
But thank you for mentioning that. Whoever is listening and watching, commercial truck driving is a huge part of what we do out of the Technical Center. You'll see our 2 18-wheelers out front. And that is a shorter program. I mean, you can be behind the wheel of a truck in probably 7 weeks. I don't want to put words in somebody else's mouth. The instructor might tell me, but Frank is a great man. Super excited that we can offer that, and those, we need to grow those programs as well. So and it will put you to work making a great wage right away. There's a little prep class for it, and then you start, and Frank will put you behind the wheel in no time. We have the coolest truck driving simulator out at the Tech Center. It is like you are driving an 18-wheeler. It feels like it. It looks like it. It's got screens all around it, and you start out in there, and they make deer run out in front of you. They make people walk out in front of you, and it's a great way to learn without tearing up a big 18-wheeler. Or yourself, or hurting anyone else. Yeah, that's a great program. I'm glad somebody's watching and listening and paying attention to that. Yeah.
All kinds of good stuff going on at ASU Mountain Home, whether
never
the tech
stops.
center or the main campus.
That's right. It never stops. We if you want to come see great things happening, come see us, and we'll give you a tour. We'll walk you around. You can find all of our programs. There are so many more that we've left out that I don't want to leave out. If you want to be a teacher, salaries are great right now, and we've got a fantastic education program. If you want to be a nurse, an LPN, RN, we have the RN program now. If you want to be a CNA or a paramedic, we can get you covered. Lots of funding for those programs right now. Traditional degrees in business or in the arts and sciences, we've got those covered with great instructors. So yeah, come see us. We've left out a lot of programs. Don't want to do that.
Yep, we'll have you back and we'll talk about some more.
Thank you. Let's do it.
Thanks for joining us. You've been watching The Morning Show on XL7-TV. We'll see you tomorrow.